The Earth is home to various mountain ranges, each with its own distinct appeal, history, and significance. These towering natural wonders amaze visitors with amazing vistas, hiking trails, and a habitat for diverse species. There are some destinations worth visiting in your lifetime, and these mountains should be on that list. Here are some of the most magnificent mountains from around the world. Mount Khitan, Mongolia. The route to Mongolia's highest mountain involves traveling a vast, arid area before breaking through kilometers of luscious snow. Mount Khitan, which stands at 14,350 feet, is surrounded by wilderness, making it one of the world's most remote mountains. Khitan Peak is accessible, with a low climbing difficulty level. However, the hike to the mountain's summit can take up to 16 hours. The Andes, Peru. The Andes, the world's largest continental mountain range, stretches 5,500 miles across 7 countries: Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Venezuela, making it an ideal mountain range to see if you plan to visit any of these popular vacation destinations. The Andes have a number of active volcanoes, notably Nevado Ojos del Salado, the world's highest active volcano. The Inca Trail is also located in the Andes Mountains. A trip along the trail will provide vistas of cloud forests, rivers, snow-capped mountains, and the Incan symbol, Machu Picchu. Matterhorn, Switzerland. The chiseled, pyramid-shaped Matterhorn, whose name means peak in the meadows in German, is one of the most iconic mountains in the Alps. The almost 15,000-foot-high peak is located along the Swiss-Italian border. Climbing the Matterhorn is a demanding task best suited for experienced hikers with training, but the area surrounding the Matterhorn offers a plethora of activities for visitors who want to see the snowy mountain without climbing. The Matterhorn Museum is a quirky museum that tells the story of the first explorers who reached the mountain's summit. Mount Evans, Colorado. Mount Evans' top is a short drive away. The Mount Evans Scenic Byway is the highest paved road in the United States, and driving up the 9,000-foot-high route through 5 temperature zones leads to Mount Evans summit. Beautiful lakes, a botanical garden, and wildflowers dot the mountainside. Mount Makalu, Himalayas. Mount Makalu is the world's 5th tallest mountain, reaching over 27,000 feet. A journey through the mountain's craggy, snowy scenery is a demanding undertaking, best suited for expert climbers who enjoy adventure. Along the trip, travelers will see places like Makalu Barun, a lovely national park with wildlife and unusual shrubbery. Mount Fuji, Japan. Mount Fuji is one of the world's most famous mountains, as well as Japan's tallest, at more than 12,000 feet. Every year, approximately 200,000 people climb the peak, usually starting at night to enjoy the breathtaking vista of the sun rising over the mountain's crest. Climbing the towering mountain takes less than a day. If you're visiting Mount Fuji between March and May, look at another thing off your bucket list. See the cherry blossoms in nearby Tokyo. Mount Hood, Oregon. Mount Hood is the world's 2nd most climbed mountain. The mountain is home to 6 ski resorts, including the only year-round ski resort in the country, as well as 11 spectacular crowned glaciers. Mount Hood is a snow lover's dream and the ideal location for arranging a ski trip, with local activities ranging from exploring Mount Hood's cultural center and museum to sipping wine at the vineyard. Denali, Alaska. Denali, the tallest mountain peak in the United States, is located southwest of Fairbanks, one of the coldest cities on the planet. When the sun sets over the Alaskan mountain, the result is a purple and pink wonderland straight out of an art book. Reaching the mountain's peak requires talent and a tour guide, but even from afar, Denali is one of Alaska's most stunning natural wonders. Half Dome, Yosemite National Park, California. Half Dome, a granite mountain in Yosemite National Park, stands 8,800 feet above sea level and is one of the most visited national parks in the country. Half Dome was named after its distinctive shape, which resembles a smooth dome. Thousands of people do the 14 to 16-mile round-trip trek up and down the mountain, but it needs cables and hiking skills. The vista of Half Dome at sunrise and sunset is so stunning that it is available as a computer wallpaper for MacBook users. Mount Kinabalu, Borneo, Malaysia. Mount Kinabalu is the highest mountain in the Malay archipelago. Its 13,455-foot peak is usually obscured by clouds of fog. But on a clear day, a trek to the mountain's summit provides a stunning view of the open sky and the brilliant sun. Mount Kinabalu is a wonderful destination for botanists and novice gardeners alike. Along the mountain's course, over 5,000 plant species have been identified, outnumbering the United States, Canada, and all of Europe combined. Pico de Orizaba, Mexico. Pico de Orizaba, often known as Quetzaltépetl or Star Mountain, is Mexico's highest mountain and the third largest in North America. Climbers will pass through tropical flora at the base on their way to the snow-capped peak of Pico de Orizaba before arriving at forests and arid ground. Training is required before trying this climb, but the trek will be well worth the effort. Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Mount Washington is the highest summit in the northeastern United States. It is a popular tourist site, with over 200,000 people visiting the mountain's peak, Mount Washington State Park. Mount Washington is surrounded by the lively White Mountain National Forest, which covers 750,000 acres. During the summer, the forest is alive with beautiful flowers and vibrant trees. Rusty red and yellow foliage creates a lovely scene in the autumn. Grand Teton, Wyoming. Grand Teton is a mountain summit in Grand Teton National Park in northwestern Wyoming. The lovely national park is abundant with lakes, wildlife, and open, green space. Climbing the Grand Teton takes a state ranger permit and some experience due to the mountain's stony terrain, which lacks foothills. But Grand Teton can still be seen in all of its majesty from ground level. Mount Everest, Nepal. Reaching Mount Everest's peak has been defined as reaching the roof of the world. Countless movies and popular songs have been made about the excess effort required to reach the summit of the world's highest mountain above sea level. If climbing the craggy, snowy mountain range is out of the question, Mount Everest may still be seen and experienced. A mountain flight from Kathmandu, Nepal's capital, offers an up-close glimpse of the mountain in all its majesty, while an overnight stay in Nagarkot, a nearby town, affords stunning views of the sun rising and setting over the mountain. Unsurprisingly, Mount Everest is one of the world's best sunrise sites. Conclusion: as we come to the end of our voyage through the enthralling world of mountains, we are left with a deep respect for their beauty, ecological value, and a feeling of amazement. Mountains, with their towering peaks and virgin valleys, are sanctuaries of nature's majesty, tempting us to explore, amaze, and connect with the profound forces that shape our globe. As Earth stewards, let us cherish and protect these breathtaking landscapes so that future generations can enjoy the majestic grandeur of mountains and all the treasures they contain. Now that has brought us to the end of this video. What are your thoughts about these natural giants? Comment your thoughts in the comments section below.